Namaskar students. In this video we will find the relation between the coordinates of A and coordinates of B with respect to a dividing point, that is P, coordinates of P. If it is given that distance AP is M1 and BP is M2, then what is the ratio in which the line segment AB is divided by the point P? X1, Y1 is the coordinate of A, X2, Y2 is the coordinate of B. Coordinate of P is considered by us X bar, Y bar. X bar, Y bar. Just to get something separate, different from X1, Y1, X2, Y2. Now, for this section formula, one thing is very clear. I would like to recall x coordinate of any point is the distance of that particular point from y axis. X coordinate is perpendicular distance from y axis. Y coordinate is perpendicular distance from x axis. Actually, in this video, what I am taking the points A and B, I am taking in first quadrant only, though it can be anywhere. In the whole plane, it can exist anywhere. So first of all, I would like to recall one more thing. If we are going to draw perpendicular from here and perpendicular from here, say it is meeting at C and another perpendicular is drawn by me here, say it is D. P is here with X bar, Y bar. Then also we can understand it taking this perpendicular distance over here. We can see here, if we are going to draw this, what is the coordinate of C? Clearly, coordinate of C will be X bar, Y1, because C is having its distance from Y axis X bar. Parallel line with y axis will be having same distance, so P is x bar distant from y axis, so C is also x bar distant from y axis. So x coordinate of C is x bar. Now for y coordinate, what is the coordinate of A? Y1, x1, y1. So y coordinate of A is y1, so distance of A from x axis is y1 unit. Similarly, we can get everywhere parallel to x axis y coordinate as y1. So coordinate of C is x bar y1. Now let's see this distance. This distance from B to here, say it is this B to here, it is y2. Or first of all, I am going to take the coordinate of D. First I am taking in ordered way. First x coordinate. So what is x coordinate of D? That is clearly x2. And what is y coordinate of D? That will be y bar. In the same way, x2 everywhere parallel to this will have x coordinate as x2, and everywhere parallel to this PD, parallel to this will have y coordinate as y bar. Now what is AC? Actually AC is equal to x bar minus x1, because x bar means this distance is x bar and this distance is x1. So what will be this distance? X bar minus x1. So AC is x bar minus x1. What is BD? Again PD will be here. This distance is x2 and this distance is x bar. So this distance will be x2 minus x bar. Distance PD will be x2 minus x bar. Similarly, what is PC? PC is this distance minus this distance. So this distance is y bar and this distance is y1. So this distance will be y bar minus y1. And again BD will be equal to y bar y2 minus y bar. This. Up to here it is clear to everybody. So it is not difficult. We have just planned for the distance. This distance is this distance minus this distance. Actually this distance is perpendicular distance from here. If we take, say it is t, so ct minus at will give you ac. So ac is got to be x bar minus x1. And in the same way, if we are moving here by, say, something point over here m, so dm minus pm will give you pd. So pd will be again, dm is x2 and pm is x bar, so pd will be equal to x2 minus x bar. That's all for it. Similarly for y coordinates also. Now distance pa is m1 and distance pb is m2. Now these both triangles are similar. Triangle acp similar to triangle pdb, because a is equal to this angle and these both angles are 90 degrees. So triangles by AA criteria similar. When triangles are similar, then their corresponding sides are proportional. Two similar triangles have their corresponding sides proportional. It means AC upon PD, AC upon PD, या dp whatever, that is equal to m1 upon m2, or we can write here ap upon bp, also equal to ac cp upon dp. All this, it means what is ac? AC is calculated by us x bar minus x1 upon PD is x2 minus x bar is equal to m1 upon m2 is equal to CP. CP means CP or PC, same thing, y bar minus y1 upon y2 minus y bar. All this. So once we'll take these two to get x bar. Actually we have to find x bar only in the terms of x1 x2 y bar, in the terms of y1 y2 with the help of m1 and m2. So we will compare once these two and once we'll compare these two. So why we are going to compare these two, we can write here x bar minus x1 upon x2 minus x bar, that is equal to m1 upon m2. Now we'll multiply in cross so that we can separate x bar terms. So we'll have m2 x bar minus m2 x1, that is equal to m1 x2 minus m1 x bar. m1 x bar we can take now. After this, what shall we do? We'll take x bar terms in the same side and other terms in the other side. So what shall we do? We'll take here m2x bar. This minus will shift from right to left to become plus m1x bar, that is equal to, now m1 x2 is in the same side, in the right side only, keep here only m1 x2, and this m2 x1 will be shifted to the right hand side to become positive. So m2 x1. Now the next is, next step is, we'll take x bar common from the left hand side. X bar is taken common from left hand side, we'll get m1 plus m2 is equal to m2 or you can write here m1 x2 plus m2 x1. So x bar will be m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2. In the same way, similarly, in the same way we can calculate y's also. Comparing these both will get y bar is equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2. So all this x bar y bar are the coordinates of P. So we can write the coordinate of P m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2. m1 x2 plus x2 m1 x2 plus m2 x1 plus upon m1 plus m2. Same y bar can be also done m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2. Now one of the most important application of section formula is to find the address of midpoint of a line segment AB with coordinates of A and B given to us. Say we have already coordinates of A x1 y1 and that of B x2 y2. Then what will be the coordinate of its midpoint P? Midpoint means very clearly ratio is 1:1. 1:1 means that m1 and m2 both are equal to 1. m1 is equal to m2 is equal to 1 only. Ratio is 1/1. So nothing to do. For coordinate of midpoint of it, we have to get m1 and m2 replaced by 1. m1 and m2 be replaced by 1. So we can write here coordinates of midpoints of AB, that is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2, comma m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2. Clearly must be enclosed in a bracket, parenthesis, smallest bracket, because without smallest bracket enclosure it is not a coordinate. For coordinate must be contained in smallest bracket. Now come on the point. Now m1 is 1, so 1 into x2 plus 1 into x1 upon 1 plus 1, comma 1 into y2 plus 1 into y1 upon 1 plus 1. So we can get here it is 1 into x2, that is x2 only. So this can be x1 plus x2 upon 2, comma y1 plus y2 upon 2. This is midpoint. What will the coordinate of the point midpoint of a line segment AB if the coordinates of A and B are given? So we can get so many questions, we can solve so many questions. I am going to take an example on it. Find the coordinate of midpoint of the line segment joining A to B, where the coordinate of A is 5, 7 and coordinate of B is 11, 8. Means that find the midpoint of the line segment AB with coordinates A 5, 7 and B 11, 8. Let's see, again we can apply the same formula directly. We write here the midpoint of AB is equal to x1 plus x2 upon 2, comma y1 plus y2 upon 2. That is equal to, we can see here x1 is 5 and x2 is 11. So 5 plus 11 upon 2, comma y1 is 7 and y2 is 8. 7 plus 8 upon 2. That is 8, 15 upon 2. In this way we can calculate the midpoint of a given line segment with known their coordinates. Thank you. Thanks for watching this video.